Welcome in, Miss Brittany. How are you doing today?
Brittany from Georgia.
Yep. Brittany from Georgia. Welcome in, everybody. We are here with Bowser the Boxer. Welcome in, Janice from Texas. Welcome in, Diesel. How is everybody doing on this beautiful fall back day? Everybody gains an hour, which is amazing.
Except for the dog that was up at 5 a.m.
Except for Bowser, who was up at 5 a.m. because...
Kid.
What time did you see? What time you started doing that?
What time is it right now?
10:36. So it's probably like 10:30.
Yeah.
So, and you're supposed to do it 15 minutes?
10 to 15 minutes is tolerated.
Okay, so he needs another 7 minutes. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Lori. How's everybody doing today? Let's start. Penny was up at 4.
I'm like, oh gosh, he started and I was like, are you kidding me? But like normal for him, right? Because...
Good morning, Becky. Good morning, Jennifer. Welcome in, Megan. At least you got an extra hour, right?
Doesn't feel like it.
Doesn't feel like that. Good morning, Savin Piper. Welcome in, guys. We are here with Bowser the Boxer. If you guys are... And then there's, of course, there's Miss Bella over here who's kind of pouting right now.
It's her baseline.
But that's her baseline right now. Unless she's on Dad's lap, she's whiny. If you guys are new in here, head up, hit that follow button, head over, watch some of Bowser's videos to help support him along his journey.
Hey, DJ.
Right now, we're holding a hot compress to... Can we show people real quick? So you guys can see, like...
He's got a bit of a seroma.
He's got a seroma there, and then he's got his drain tube, and then several stitches in on the side. So right now, we spoke to the surgeon this morning, and the surgeon wanted us to switch from a cold compress to a hot compress to help with that recovery process. So welcome in everybody who's going to be that first person to hit that follow button this morning to support Bowser the Boxer in his recovery from his 3rd surgery. So his first 2 surgeries were vertical on the left side. No, I'm sorry, on the right side. And then his 3rd surgery was on the right side, where it's horizontal and goes basically from the front of his front leg almost all the way underneath his entire belly.
Bowser, Brittany, he is, and you can't see from this angle, but I've got the heat packed to him right now.
Mama T, thank you so much. You say you're a boxer mom. He'll be okay. We truly appreciate that. Good morning, Marie. Christina, welcome in. Christina, how are you doing today?
I'm trying to guess where states they're from. So
Bowser's doing a little bit better today, as usual, but as you can see,
he's tolerating.
He's tolerating right now because. Sorry, I was reading some cuts. Welcome in, Michelle. Hugs and love. Thank you. We appreciate all that, guys. We got 150 friends in here right now. Hit that follow button. We truly appreciate it. And then drop your state. Let's see if we can fill out this map today, guys. We are looking for 50 friends in 50 states during our entire live. Bowser and Bella both want to have a friend from every single state. So hit that follow button and then let us know. Jennifer's from Louisiana. Mama T is from Oregon. Good morning, Nancy. How are you doing today? Welcome in, Shannon, for Iowa. Susie is from Iowa.
Ooh.
Universal with that follow. Nancy, we're actually doing heat this time. The doctor told us to change to heat and not ice. Destiny, he's doing very well. Surgery for what? So Sunflower, guys, if you guys just kind of hang out, give me a few minutes to get caught up in the States, and then we will tell everybody exactly what's going on with his surgery. So Sunflower with that follow. We got Oregon, Ohio.
Hold on.
Minnesota, sending prayers from Pennsylvania, Iowa.
Can I get something to eat? Yeah.
Yeah, go make a bowl of cereal, buddy. Oklahoma, Stacy with the follow. Wisconsin, Kansas. I don't know if we got Florida. Welcome in, Megan. We've got New York, Ohio, Virginia. You guys also share that live with all your friends that you think would enjoy Bowser's story and be positive and supportive along his journey. We would truly appreciate that.
I got some comments down there. I can't see. Michigan.
Welcome in. Dustin's from Michigan. Quinn and Dog says, I'm back. Welcome back, buddy. He's from Canada. Dustin said, Dustin, we are, so this is a heat compress that we're actually able to warm up. So this is kind of, and it conforms to the Sonoma. So that's kind of working the best right now. Illinois, Florida, Florida, Indiana, Kentucky, Minnesota, Maryland. Oh my goodness, guys, you guys are amazing.
Hold on. Kentucky, Minnesota, Maryland.
Florida, Michigan, Maryland, Illinois, Wisconsin, Florida, Arizona. All right, guys, so I'm going to give a quick update. Let's see, I'm never going to call up. New York, Washington, Maryland, Minnesota, Washington, Florida, Maryland. Guys, only put the states once because it takes forever for me to try to get through the comments. Maryland, Virginia, Washington State, Oregon. Stacy, thank you so much for those hearts. We truly appreciate it, guys. And we did just post an update video of Bowser Boy. Go ahead over and watch that entire video. That truly supports him. Texas, Michigan, Kentucky, Washington State, Illinois, New Jersey, Minnesota. All right, I'm going to skip forward a little bit. Oklahoma. So, guys, this is Bowser Boy. Bowser is a 5-month-old boxer, a little bit over 5 months, South Carolina. And Bowser has had to have 3 major surgeries. So the first 2 surgeries were on his left side. And I guess let me kind of start from the beginning, guys. So first we took him to our primary vet up here. And when we took him to the primary vet up here, he was diagnosed with what's called Hod's disease. And that's a disorder of like the growth plates and the tendons of the joints, 1040. Which is actually closer to like 10 o'clock real time. So, yes, guys, so he was diagnosed with that. And come to find out that later on, we found out that was a misdiagnosis. He had an infection the entire time. The infection actually went septic because the primary vet up here didn't do what they were supposed to and didn't run labs. Because he went septic, 8 days later, we had to rush him to an emergency vet. At the emergency vet, they had to lance a softball-sized mass on his left or on his right side, which caused him to have then major surgery. And then we had to rush him back 2 more times for 2 more major surgeries to remove an infection. They're unsure what's caused the infection. They have did a full body CT scan. They have done cultures. They've grown cultures 3 different times during each one. They've done x-rays. They've done pretty much every test possible to kind of figure out, and they're hoping this last surgery, so I can kind of show here. So this is his drain tube that helps pull out the infection. It's about done with and then underneath here you can kind of see this is his last surgery where the doctor said she was going in hard and fast to try to make sure she could remove as much of the infection or to remove basically everything and anything that she could see. He's got 2 minutes left for 15 minutes. So that's kind of the story. Give him a pup cup. Susie with that good morning. Thank you so much, Susie. Susie with another good morning. Dominique with that follow. Guys, we're up to 13 followers. We need 7 more to get...
Already?
Yes, we need 7 more to get to 20. Hit that follow button. Let's get up to 20 followers in the first few minutes of the live. Kayleen says, I'll keep him in his prayers. Kayleen, we truly appreciate that. Dominique, you're Anne's husband, was in the first few minutes of the live. Kayleen says, I'll keep him in his prayers. Kayleen, we truly appreciate that. Dominique, you're Anne's husband. Well, welcome in, Dominique. We appreciate that support. Christy with that rose, thank you so much. Bella and Bowser, give them hugs from me. I really like your dogs. And thank you. We truly appreciate that. Pacing, give them a pup cup. Pacing, that's not a bad idea. I wish we don't really, we kind of live out in the boonies. And so, cups, cones, and cues would have. Are they still open? Then we might be able to go to the one by us. That's actually a good idea, Pacing. If we can get...
Or if we go out for dinner later, we could stop at Starbucks and get him a hot pop cup whipped cream.
Yeah.
And bring it home.
We'll have to figure out something, Pace, but I like the way you're thinking. Country Girl with that follow, Gloria with the follow, Apple with the follow, Jenny, Che, Rebecca, Stephanie, all with those follows.
Holy cat.
Smokey shared the live. Disa, welcome in, buddy. How are you doing today? New follower from New Jersey. Welcome in, Apple user. We appreciate that. Cheryl with that follow, Dominique. Oh, yes, and I see it. Dominique is your husband. Thank you, guys. I truly appreciate all that love and support for our Bowser boy. Patriot Queen, yes, boxers are the best. This is Bella. So Bella is Bowser's brother. Sister. I get confused sometimes. And so they are legit brother and sister from litters 2 years apart. Did the boys' cousins come over? Not this weekend, Brittany. They are living their best life just playing games right now. Did you get puppy fixed or something? Hunter, welcome in. Nope. So he had to have 3 major surgeries because of an infection. So, guys, we are also live on YouTube. So if you click the link in the bio, go hit that subscribe button to our YouTube channel. You can see a different a different view of our Bowser boy. What, Allie, just hold on a second. I will go into that. Leah with that follow. Mackenzie with those shares. Welcome in, Mackenzie, with your 19 accounts that support us. We truly appreciate that. Haley, I have 2 boxers at home as well. They are really such special breeds. Prayers to boxers. Thank you, Haley. We truly appreciate that. Boxers are just built different. They're happy.
They're just built different.
They are, and they're lovey, but yet they look mean and aggressive, but there's like 0 bones of mean and aggression. They're just amazing family dogs. Tyler with that follow. And thank you so much for that love and support. We truly appreciate that. Welcome in, Lori. I'm not sure if I seen that earlier. Smokey the dog, you'll follow on tube. Thank you. We truly appreciate it. Smokey the dog with that subscription. So Smokey the dog, we haven't said this, but anybody that subscribes to the channel, send us a message that says subscribe, a private message. And we have a subscriber-only line group for positive, supportive people. And you guys get the first updates. We give extra pictures of the dogs, extra videos of the dogs there. Everything goes there first. Mama, if you're able to scoot over a little bit, we might actually be able to roll him over off his thing, and so he can lay on his side. Leah with that follow. There we go.
There, you're not supposed to. Oh, that was the other thing.
What?
We can avoid him laying on it.
That's what I'm saying. So now he's laying how he's supposed to be laying.
Yes.
So he can actually
eating it because he's allowing me.
So he can actually get comfortable. Leah with that follow. Jay Crisp with that follow. Yes, guys, drop your state. Let's see if we can fill out that map. So Smokey the dog, yes, thanks for hitting that subscribe button, and definitely send us that message so we can follow up with adding you to that group if that's something you're interested in. Donna with that money gun. Thank you so much, Donna, for that love and support. That's truly amazing. Poor Bowser. Hope he starts to feel better. You have a boxer named Bowser? Oh my goodness, horse lover. What color is your boxer? We are huge boxers. So these are our 2nd and 3rd boxers. Our first boxer, Macy, lived to be 12. My family dog. No, you need to lay down. It's rest time. Lay down. Where are we going?
He may have to actually go potty now that you say that. No.
Where are we going, buddy? Guys, bear with us. Apparently, do we have to go potty?
We're going on an adventure. You go potty? Come on.
Haley with that follow. Kosha Kea with that follow. Thank you so much. Leah with the follow. I'm new here, guys. I would love to give a whole update, but just give us a second as Bowser Boy has to go potty. And so because of his surgery and everything in recovery, we actually have to put him on a leash to let him go outside. He cannot...
Hand me that coat. Oh.
Danny. So we cannot let him go outside by himself because he can't run or anything. And of course there's a squirrel there that Bella thinks she's going to need to get. So Annie says it looks like he's in a lot of pain. So Annie, he is currently on trazodone, gabapentin, and an anti-inflammatory and like a dog version of Tylenol 3 that kind of helps support with the pain. So welcome in, Jamie from Bama. Guys, just hang out for a minute and I will kind of go into the entire story.
Oh, come on, we're not playing out here.
But basically what ended up happening, are we done?
Cone got away. Ooh.
Okay, come on, buddy.
Are you coming?
Oh, hold on, honey. He's got your computer cord.
Hold on, Bowser.
Here.
I have dogs, Lisa. It's good.
Sorry, guys.
This is about as real life as it gets.
Bear with us for a second. And where'd Bella go? Oh, she's right there.
Okay.
Okay, come on, buddy. Can we get you to lay down? You need to rest.
Come on. So we're going to turn everything off out here. Come on.
Welcome in, guys. We've got 215 friends on. We are 10 followers away from 50 followers so far this live. Head up, hit that follow button. We would truly appreciate that as it helps Bowser during his journey here.
No, are we not kidding?
Yes, love. They give gabapentin to dogs. He's actually on 300 milligrams of gabapentin for pain. And something even crazier, when he was in the hospital, they were giving him methadone for pain and sedation, which when they told me that, I was so shocked. I was like, methadone for the most part is used for like substance abuse recovery. So when they told us he was on methadone for pain, I was super shocked. Oh, you're going to look to find a yak chew? Vanessa with that follow, thank you so much. Have a good day. I need to get off now and have a good one. So many follows, guys. Oh my goodness. Let me give shout outs real quick to Sadie, Alexa, Anxiety Mushroom, all with those follows. Little Papa, Florence, Destiny, Seven Piper with that Heart Me user, E, Dawn. Thank you so much for all of that support, guys. They give dogs the medication they give us. Yes, Shayla, we were definitely surprised. Wow. Can we...
Well, that doesn't say he's feeling better. That's the first time he's carried that through the house.
All right, let me see if I can come and sit over here with him, guys. So...
Here, guys, YouTubers, let me,
just swivel him around.
Yep.
So, guys, as of right now, we're just trying to get him comfortable. So wherever we can get him to lay and relax, because basically the surgeon kind of sternly talked to us about, like, the main thing is trying to keep him calm and relaxed, because him up and moving is causing like a seroma to happen right here in his surgery. And so we sent some pictures this morning. As of right now, they're not overly concerned, but they said if anything changes, we need to call the surgeon immediately and let them know what is going on. So we're just trying to do a heat compress and do the best we can. And are we just not going to relax today? Mama, he probably needs you to hold this because his cone gets in his way.
Okay. Sure. I would love to just hold a bone. Can you lay back down? Here, let's... Excuse me, Val. Excuse me, sissy.
And your cat's not feeling the best. She still has kidney failure. Oh, no, that's absolutely awful, Ann. So, guys, to kind of go into the story, I know we have a lot of new friends in here. So we are 4 friends away from 50 new followers this live. But to kind of go into the whole story, guys, just bear with me because I'm going to give the full version of this story. So about 4 or 5 weeks ago, he was home. He was lethargic. He was not... he was eating and drinking, but he wasn't moving much, and he had like this really bad like arch in his back. During this time, he just wasn't himself. He couldn't get on and off the furniture by himself, and as you can see, the furniture is not very high, but he couldn't get on and off the furniture himself at all. And so we took him to our primary vet up here. During this time, they ran some CT scan, or they ran X-rays, and they basically said that it's either a... Hi, Bella Bear. It's either a Hodg's disease or another type of bone disorder. And so we're like, okay. So we went home and he started taking gabapentin and an anti-inflammatory for the Hodg's disease. Oh my goodness, Grumpy Uncle with the animal band. Thank you so much.
You.
Cats with all those roses. Thank you so much. So he came home, started taking meds. Fast forward 8 days when Danny got home from work, he had a softball-sized mass. So if you take 2 of my fists, put them next to each other, that's how big the mass was on the left-hand side.
Literally came out of nowhere.
Literally came out of nowhere. So on the right side. So I had already taken my pre-workout. I'm like, let me work out for an hour, and then let's call the vet. We called our vet here. They seemed not to really care. We sent them some pictures of it. They're like, it might be a bug bite. We're not really sure. If you're concerned, take them to an emergency vet. So Danny's panicking, so we rush him to the emergency vet in Lansing at MSU, so Michigan State University, and that was the best decision we ever made for Bowser Boy.
For our pets.
And so we got there about 8 o'clock Friday night, 8, 9 o'clock, and we were there until about 3 o'clock in the morning. They had to lance open the mass, and then the next day they contacted us after running a CT scan and several other things, and they said that they're going to have to do surgery. And so his first surgery, I think I probably could show you because now he's laying on the wrong side. So his first surgery, you can kind of see, was there, and that's healed.
There's 2. So there's one here.
Well, that's his second surgery.
And then we've got drains.
And then, so he was inpatient for 8 days the first time, and it cost us $12,000. So we're like, cool, it's done. Talk to the surgeon. They're like, most likely, like this will now heal, and we won't have to do anything else. So he was back. So he's inpatient for 8 days. He was back home for like 4 days. And he started developing a mass on the exact same side. And so with that mass developing, we are rushing him back. So we had to hurry up and call like Danny's sister, and we dropped our kids off because we have an 7 and 8-year-old. Dropped the kids off at her sister, and then rushed him back to MSU. That was on like a Saturday or something. Friday night. Saturday, yes. So Saturday night we had to rush him back to the vet. And they get there, and the next day they ran another CT scan, and they told us they're going to have to do a revision surgery on what's going on. And so they told us they're going to have to do a revision surgery on what's going on. And so that's, as you can see here, Scars here.
So this is the first surgery, and
So,
then this
so the
one
scars.
is-
So right there, with still the incision in, that's from the second surgery they had to do to remove the infection, and then that staples there from where they removed the drain tube from the second surgery. So then we were able to bring him home last Saturday.
Woo!
And for Sunday night we went live. It's like 8 o'clock. He's hot to the touch. He's not feeling well. Something's not right. And Danny calls the doctor, and the doctor's like, hey, like if he has a temperature, you need to bring him into us immediately. Like something's not right. Like he shouldn't have a fever with all the meds that he's on. So we called the doctor. So Danny rushes to Dollar General, gets like a rectal thermometer, and we take his temperature, and we're live. And all of a sudden, you just hear me scream, fuck! And Danny's like, shut the live off, we're leaving. And so at that point, his temperature was 105.
Which anything over 102 is considered dangerous for a puppy. So
yes.
Just keep that in your
So
back
105. So we rush him down to MSU. Hurry up. I throw the kids in the car because they're sleeping, getting ready for school. Drop them off at Danny's mom's house and take him down to MSU. And now at this point, he's lethargic. He's not acting right. There's a mass on the left side now. And so they do, the next day, they do a full body CT scan. Bella, I know. They do a full body CT scan of him, like from top to bottom. So this CT scan alone cost us $2,500. But the doctor was done playing, and so she wanted to scan his entire body to see if they could find a foreign object.
Also, they were looking for bloodline infections, infections in his bones, an infection pocket possibly in his abdomen that was moving. What are we doing?
Bella's trying to pretzel over there.
No, mister.
And so after they run that, they had run for kidney disease. They had run for liver disorders. They had basically ran everything
viruses.
possible. They have grown cultures. They've done everything.
Oh.
And basically, it was just another infection.
Hey,
And so they had to go in on the other side. And basically from here to here on the other side, he had to have his third surgery to remove infection. During this surgery, they actually found tissue that had looked like it had walled off a foreign object. So they're not sure if it was like a stick that had punctured. They're not sure if it was leaves. They're not sure if it was grass. It could have been just the smallest little puncture could have caused a small lesion, and then that foreign object got in there and just kind of moved around and caused chaos. So it has just kind of been a train wreck. Like I said, the first surgery was $12K, the second surgery was $5K, and the third surgery was $8K. So all day we're in about $25,000. But as we always say here, dogs are family, Bowser's family, and our family is so much better with him home. Guys, we are up to 71. We always say here, dogs are family, Bowser's family, and our family is so much better with him home. Guys, we are up to 72 followers, which is absolutely amazing. Hit that follow button. Let's see if we can get up to 80 in the next few minutes.
They are not staying on camera very
Thank you so much for all that love and support. All those new followers truly helps. Yeah, Dog Foster, the cone is awful, but we tried to put him on like more of a soft cone. We have like an air cone, and he could reach his incisions on the other side. So the vet told us we had to, So, and I forgot to say this in the story. So after like our first vet failed miserably and didn't run labs and kind of caused him to get an infection, we switched our vet full-time to MSU. So they are, even though it's an hour away and we have to drive an hour each time, it is more than worth the drive to take care of this pup. That is your mom. Thank you guys so much for all the follows. Come to Grandy, Dr. Bruce. Yeah, it's been expensive, but it's definitely well worth everything.
Are you caught up? Can we do a snake call?
Yes, let's see. The explosion from Corrupted. Thank you so much for that explosion. That was so nice of you. We truly appreciate all of that support.
Come on, lay down.
Kat, sorry I missed it. Nicole, gorgeous boxer. I'm so glad he's doing much better. Kat says, till it's paid off. Not sure what you mean. Auburn is pretty good here in Alabama. Yeah, so kind of what we're learning is like the schools seem to be the best. Like
I think what they were learning getting all the new.
They had techs sleeping with him. They had senior doctors sleeping with him. They had residents sleeping with him. Like when he was in his kennel at night, they literally had doctors just sitting with him until like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. It was just the support for him has just been truly amazing. And look at Bella just doesn't understand right now. How will he do with a white cotton tank top? So, stylist, we tried that, and again, he can get to it and he can lick. So we've even like tried to tie it. But right now, because his incision, I can kind of show you guys now, his incision goes from here all the way back to here. The surface area for him to get to is just too much right now.
No, you can't do that.
And so the doctor said we need to leave the cone on.
You can't paw at him like that.
Tamaine, thank you so much for that, Rose. We appreciate that. So what is it called that he has? Basically, it's an infection. They don't really, the doctor gave us a name, but we cannot pronounce it. But basically, in simple terms, it was an infection on each side that they had to go in and surgically remove. And basically what they did is she cut here and then pulled back the skin here and pulled back the skin there and went in and flushed it with saline and tons of saline. And then they left the drain tube in to pull out any remaining infection or any remaining...
There's a big like science term
or any remaining like fluid that's in there to prevent that. Ready to retire, says praying for that baby. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate that.
Sorry, the angle's probably not the best, but
Grumpy Uncle, we do truly appreciate that, guys. And because so many different supporters reached out to us, we did start a GoFundMe. The GoFundMe link is in that bio. So we were very uncomfortable to do that. Oh my goodness, Grumpy, with that flying jet.
The flying jet.
That is a massive gift, Flying Uncle. Thank you so much for that. We truly appreciate that support. That is a massive gift. Thank you so much. Corrupt with that paw, that panther paw. Thank you guys so much for all the follows. Jamie, I'm gonna have to make Jamie, if you're still in here,
yeah, can we make her a mod?
I'm going to make you a mod, and I will add you to that, just because there's not really anybody on, and we might need the support.
Wasn't Jennifer on?
Jamie, I just made you a mod, so you can pin comments, you can mute people, you can do all the things now. So is he good now? Yes, so as of now, we do believe that he's good. We believe he's on the mends. So we take him back to MSU tomorrow, actually, at what time?
2:30.
At 2:30 to get his drain tube checked out and see if they can remove the drain tube.
That's the plan. Now, Dr. Adam did say, she says, if it was anything outside of a seroma, that drain tube would have been picking that up by now. So she is hopeful that it's just swelling between the tissue. But she says, depending what the output looks like tomorrow, she goes, we'll make that determination tomorrow. So I'm hopeful the drain will come out tomorrow. I would love nothing more than to be able to snuggle him. But...
Here, take this for a second.
That was... But we'll see. We will see. Hello, hello, hello. All right, guys. I am just catching up for Brandon. Sorry, that was my knee. Here he is. Hey. You want this? I'm going to hold this? No. Yes, he went out there. That's not fair. Guys, we have 157 friends on in here, which is absolutely amazing. We are working on our map. So drop your states into the comment section. So if you're watching from North Carolina, say North Carolina. If you're watching from Missouri, say Missouri. Bella's trying to steal.
Come here, Bella.
And with that follow, thank you so much. Aaliyah, with that follow. The finger heart. I can't do all the things. I can't. I can't. Where's the other yak chew? I know they won't. I'm still getting a new one out. I know that's not going to make her happy because they want the same one, but I'm not.
Cass says, can you get pet insurance? So we've looked into a few different things for pet insurance. We've looked into, I think it's called like pet care, where essentially like it's zero interest and you just kind of pay it off as you can. So we've looked into a few different things. My job actually offers pet insurance. Welcome in, Nana. Nana says, the princess and the whole problem. Yes, he's a big problem. Welcome in, everybody. Drop those states into that comment section. Corrupted with those Tom's Hugs. Thank you so much for that Tom's Hugs. We appreciate that. If anybody hits that subscribe button, we will add you to our positive only subscriber group, and truly appreciate that, guys. Seriously, it's a good group of positive, supportive people in our lineup, and it's just something we do to give back to our supporters that support us so much. All right, let's get Grumpy, so we do believe that he's out of the woods as of now, but again, we've thought that 2 other times, and so we're just kind of waiting to see what happens. Guys, I will get into what is going on with him after we get called up to the states. So we've got Tennessee, Arkansas, California, Arkansas, West Virginia, Florida. Wow, look at all the people from Arkansas. North Carolina, Texas, Maine, Arizona, North Carolina, Missouri. My screen frozen. Am I the only one? I'm not sure. Michigan, Tennessee, California, Maine, Chicago, Illinois, Colorado, Maine, North Dakota, Arkansas, Colorado, California, Illinois, Montana. Thank you guys for all of those follows, guys. We are up to over 100 followers so far this live. So head up and hit that follow button to support this beautiful pup. Let's see if we can get up to like 300 followers during this live. That would be truly amazing. Look at him, guys. His cone's preventing him from...
He wants to play with it. Like, he wants to, like, throw it and, like, do the...
So hit that follow button. We've got Rhode Island, Louisiana, Maryland. Okay, you already have my state college.
That's okay.
Yes.
I still want to hear about it.
Ohio, Colorado, Texas. Megan with that follow. Arizona, Maine, California, Missouri. Good morning, friends from Nevada, West Virginia, Arkansas, Colorado, California, Alabama, Texas, Tennessee, Maine, Colorado.
You're stressing me out.
Look at her, guys. She's panicking. Michigan up is sad. Nicole, we are also from Michigan. Nicole, where in Michigan are you from? Becky, Bowser's doing pretty good this morning. He is definitely...
We have a Mississippian. Did I miss it?
Azo, that's what I was talking about was care credit. That was the one we were talking about. Welcome in for Jersey. Mean seed, Google it. It's a very common issue with hunting dogs. They inhale a seed and cause a foreign body. Rosie, so the vet did say that that could be it. Could be a seed. He said he said he could have ate grass. He could have ate a piece of bark, and it just...
We've done seeding out in our backyard.
And so it could have been that. Welcome in, Morgan. How are you doing today? We've got Montana here, California. Grumpy says, Grumpy Uncle, thank you so much for those massive gifts and all that appreciation. That's truly amazing, Grumpy Uncle.
I do love your name, by the way.
I'm going to hit that follow back because we truly appreciate that love and support. Lauren with it, that follow. Iowa. Idaho. Yes, guys, as Lori said, we will give updates in just a moment about what is going on with Bowser Boy. We got Maryland, Colorado, Ohio. I started following you guys. I'm from Mississippi. Well, welcome in, Peanut Butter. We appreciate that.
I needed Mississippi. Okay.
Maryland, oh my goodness, sending lots of prayers. Guys, I appreciate all the prayers. Guys, I've always said in the beginning of this, like, I'm not the most religious person. However, like, I believe things happen for a reason. So, like, the last 4 years, I've worked 60 to 80 hours a week to work in 5 different jobs to kind of just build up capital. And, like, I feel like the I don't know if to call him the Lord or whatever, like, did that to me for this moment of, like, to be able to save my pet and get him taken care of. Now, mind you guys, it's not easy, but we are surviving here. We got Maine, Denver, Colorado, New York, California, West Virginia. Yes, taps are free. Thank you so much for that, Jamie. We truly appreciate that. Florida, Arkansas. He seems to be doing a lot better and has more energy. Yes, Taylor, he does seem to be feeling better. Day by day, he gets a little bit better. Day by day, he's a little bit stronger. The incisions get better. He's eating. I feel like he's gained weight. And when I was talking to the vet last time, like, I feel like he's gained a bunch of weight, but now he's finally, like, healthy in the end.
It was like he walked in and that was the first thing you said is he looks bigger.
He looks bigger.
He looks healthy.
Yes. Texas, Idaho. Grumpy Uncle, you're from Detroit? We're from Central Michigan. Basically, the best way to kind of explain it is we're 30 minutes south of Mount Pleasant and about 40 minutes east. Is it east or west of Saginaw? I'm not really sure. Oh, you're from Kalamazoo. Well, Kelsey, welcome in from Kalamazoo. Grandma Gills with that confetti. Thank you so much, Grandma Gills. Ann Loves with that heart me. Thank you so much. Denise, if your screen is freezing, leave and come back out. Usually it restarts. I lost 2 of my bulldogs 4 weeks apart. Lauren, I couldn't even imagine that loss. It was incredible. We had our first boxer. She lived to be 12, and when she lost, we were devastated. And then after a while, we ended up deciding to get Bella, which is the bigger boxer over there, because the kids were so sad with everything. Losing a pet is one of the hardest things anybody can go through. Is Bella good with Bowser right now? So Bella and Bowser are best friends. They love each other, but the big thing is they want to play. And because she's still just a puppy herself, because she's only 2.5 years old, she doesn't understand that, like, he's sick and he needs to relax.
What he wants. He's trying to find a sweet spot, I think.
He can't get comfortable right now. Welcome in from Rhode Island. Boxer Lover, the dog needs to hold his bone. Poor thing.
He
Bowser,
doesn't want me to, though. Like, he's trying to find a spot. Like, he needs I think he wants to lay. I'm like, hold on.
Guys, thank you. Let me see. Guys, we're up to 108 followers. Let's see if we can get up to 110 in the next few minutes. We would truly appreciate that. That would be absolutely amazing. Apple user says you guys are amazing. Apple user, thank you. We truly appreciate that support. Mama H with all those heart puffs. Ann Lover with that Rosa. Thank you so much. We got Indiana, Oklahoma. Oh, you're from Kalamazoo. Yes. Welcome in, Teresa. How are you doing? Tammy or Maine, you live in the Thumb. That's a gorgeous part of Michigan. You're from Akron. No, Grumpy Uncle, we're from a small town called Breckenridge. It's very, very small town. Like, Danny's graduating class was like 34 people or something like that.
I had 69.
Oh, your brother's graduating class was 34.
Peyton currently has 32.
And my kids has 32. Teresa, he's doing well. As you can see, he wants to chew on his yak chew. The doctor switched us this morning to warm compress and not cold compress. So we're hoping that'll help with some of the healing. Got it. Thank you. A few people helped me out on your lives. Thank you for all that you did. Thank you, Denise. We truly appreciate it. Looks like he's moving good. Yes, he is moving good. Denise with that follow. Mama with the follow. Alyssa with the follow. All the flowers. So we tried an inflatable cone and we can't use that right now simply because he can reach his incisions. Thank you guys for all those follows. We truly appreciate that. Thanks for all the mods for the support right now. Thank you guys for the shares. Guys, if you haven't done so already, head over, watch that video this morning of Bowser Boy. It's definitely hard to hold this and do this.
I know. See if you can give me the ball. Here, Bowser.
Here, you want to take this? I think he wants. Here. I wonder if I can get him to lay down. Bowser Boy, come here. Hey.
We're going to do a little switcheroo, guys. Anna with that share, thank you so much. That's truly appreciated. Welcome in, guys. I currently use both the inflatable and the hard cone for comfort. So Miss Eiffel, as soon as the drain comes out tomorrow, my hope is that we're going to be able to switch him to the soft cone back. So at least maybe in the evenings and stuff.
The thing is massive.
Isn't it huge? Shauna, so that is the goal. So he's trending in that direction. Like, everything is looking good. So we're hoping to kind of keep him on this path. So we've been here before. So every day that we can get through without any infection returning is good. So I'm listening while meal prepping for the week. Susie Bell, that's amazing. Shauna, he's had to have 3 exploratory surgeries in the last about 4 weeks. He had an infection and went septic in his chest cavity, and then the infection kind of migrated, and that is ultimately where we're at. So we've went in 3 different times, 3 different huge incisions, and this last one, drain site's still in, but this was a doozy. So, but we are hopeful that they found it.
Surgery is like literally from here all the way down to here on this side, and then on the other side they're vertical to where. So the right side they're 2 vertical surgeries, and the left side it's horizontal.
Healy, we are doing well this morning. How are you? Guys, we are looking for a handful of states yet. So if you haven't done so already, drop your states into the comment section. We got 119 friends on in here. Alaska, Hawaii, Utah, Wyoming, South Dakota, Nebraska, New Mexico, and a few up here.
I knew it.
Stretch, baby, stretch.
He's going over there to steal her bone.
Libby, he did get some good sleep. We were up at the butt crack of dawn because of the time change, but that's okay. Do you show these guys? No, we do not. These are just personal pets that we just take care of in our home, treat them as our kids. Denise from New Jersey. Chelsea was born and raised in New Mexico. Kosh, so from my understanding is the surgeon tomorrow will numb that area, and they'll just plop that tube right out, kind of like slide it out, and then they'll have to staple that shut. So he'll come out with another staple. What happened? I just got here. So hang around. We'll give another update here soon.
How many likes are we at?
118.
Likes?
26.7.
Let's see if we can get to like 35K likes, and we will give a massive update, like the entire story from like the beginning to the middle to the end.
The beginning, the middle, and to the end. So keep tapping that screen, guys. Taps are free. We've got New Hampshire. I can't even talk. New Hampshire in the house. Carol's from Arkansas. Hey, listen, John B. Hang tight. No. Tap that screen. We'll give a like here in a minute, or a follow here in the minute. Shauna with that follow. Melissa with those roses. Bowser. Is that an age? Nope. So Grumpy Uncle, it is a JPEG suction tube. So as you can see, the ball down here is collapsed. So we secure that down when I change a drain, and we can change a drain here in just a few minutes because he's due for one. And so I can show you guys, but you clamp it off, and then when you like, it's like a suction bulb, and you collapse it down before you undo that, because then that suction will draw out that liquid. Brenda with that follow. How are your kids doing? So Aislinn, honestly, this time around, I feel we're doing a lot better. I think the moment we brought him home.
So Peyton had, I don't like to use the name, so I wish I would have done that, but our oldest kind of had a freak out moment at school and actually kind of had to leave after like the second surgery. And he's like, I am tired of this. Like, enough is enough. Like, he was so worried about his dog. But then like him and I went on a walk. We spent some time together, like just one-on-one time of like, really processing like him needing to talk about it instead of holding it in. You are being a brat right now. You don't get both yak chews. One is your sister's, one is yours.
But he almost died.
Well, still. He wants to chew. Like, look at this. He wants to chew on both at the same time.
You guys, thank you for all those follows coming in. Absolutely amazing. Adelisa, hang tight. Oh, we got to 35,000.
That was like 2 seconds.
I'm like, once we get to, oh, we're
Did
there.
You say 28?
We were at 27, and now we're up to 36.
That's crazy.
Melissa, good morning. Kojo Mom with that live on the air. Thank you so much. Janice is like 35, 35, 35.
Oh my goodness, guys.
Corrupt with that love explosion. Oh my gosh, that may be my new favorite one. I love that one. Tegan with that follow. Cal with that follow. Gibson, hang tight. We're going to be giving an update. Amber with that follow. Rachel with all those hearts. You're at 35. Well, at 37 now.
Do you want to do an update, or you want me to?
My thumb almost fell off. I was tapping my thumb off. 37. Okay, I got it. So guys, between Brandon and I, I'm gonna stop the comments, and we'll kind of bounce back and forth between. But this all started about a month ago. Bowser's his activity and his overall well-being just kind of shifted. He was limping. He had a hunch to his back. We took him to our vet. Brandon and I both actually stayed home one morning and said, you know what, we're going to take him in together. Something's not right. Long story short there, he was diagnosed with Hod's disease. So a radiograph X-ray showed Hod's disease. So they said, send us home with an antibiotic or an anti-inflammatory and some pain meds, and said he should be good to go in about a week.
And mind you that this Hod's disease can only be diagnosed through X-rays. There's no other testing. It's only X-rays.
Yep. So he was lethargic. He had a fever, all the things. So forward past about 8 days, and he was not getting better. I had gotten home from work. This was a Friday. I'd left in the morning, got home in the afternoon, and he had a mass on his right side. When I say a mass, Brandon, show them. Big mass.
Like this mass. Like,
it was
like softball size mass. Just crazy big.
So texted our vet, got a hold of them, and said, something's not right. They send me some pictures. We sent them some pictures. They came back with, oh, it could be a bug bite. Whoa. Could be a bug bite. So they said, if you're worried, take him to the most local vet ER. So
hey.
Okay.
Enough.
I love that you're doing that, but no thank you. And so we took them.
Bella.
I was not satisfied with that answer, and so we hung out for a few minutes, and we ultimately we got our stuff around, and we took him in. Quickly was realized that he had an infection, and he was a very, very sick puppy and required an exploratory emergency surgery.
See, this is why. Stop, Bowser.
What is out there?
Nothing. There is nothing out there. The wind is blowing leaves. Like, that's it.
The leaves are blowing, guys. We have to do this like 100 times a day because she cannot stop. So where was I at? Exploratory surgery. That was the first one. So he was there about 8 days. We were without him for 8 days. We get him home. They thought they had gotten the surgery, or with the surgery. He was home, 3 days, 4 days? How many days?
Yeah, like 3 or 4 days.
And we developed another mass. So we rushed him back down there, had to do a secondary revision surgery to the infection. Thought they had got it that time. Fast forward, he was home less than 24 hours and a mass developed on the opposite side. That all happened during a live. He ended up having a fever of 105. It was a big deal. We actually have a video clip of that live because it was a very stressful situation for us. We got him to MSU. They determined that it was another form of infection that required another surgery. And so that's kind of where we are now. Surgeries. After surgery, after surgery.
But luckily, they did not have to crack his chest open, which is what they originally thought that they were going to have to do. Yes.
So, guys, all those follows, thank you so much. Great minds think alike. I can feel the love through my phone. Denise, thank you, thank you. Good, good, good. Katie with that follow, with all those shares. That's a good sign. Everybody's leaving me. Oh, no. Guys, hang tight. They will be back. And if you haven't done so already, drop your states into the comment sections. The states not colored in are the states that we're missing. I gotta go. How often do you go live? Grumpy Uncle, we go live at least every night at 8 p.m. and then on the weekends in the morning. So you can catch us again at 8 p.m. tonight or right around there. Bree with that heart puffs. This reminds me when I had Rocky with me until, yeah, a lot of people now that like we've told this story, they're like, oh, a similar thing has happened. You know, it was a grass seed or it was this or it was that. So we are hopeful. Adelisa, so they are brother and sister. So Bella's 2.5. Bowser is 5.5 months. So they're same mom and dad, different litters.
Sorry, Britt. Sorry, Erica. We're just trying to get caught up with everything.
Baby with that follow. Thank you guys for all these wonderful comments and great vibes. I truly appreciate it. Patty, whoop. Patty with that baseball. Thank you, Jess, for all those prayers. They are very resilient dogs. Yes, they are. Brother and sister. Adelisa's from New York. Thank you guys for all that positivity and all those follows. Guys, I could call all of these out, but oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Brittany is from Maine.
Come here, baby boy.
Hugs your way. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. It's absolutely amazing how amazing you guys all are. I cannot thank you guys enough. Guys, we're up to 135 new followers this live.
Is it time for his meds yet?
Oh gosh, no. He can't have any.
Time change. I wasn't sure like when you had moved it to or what.
No, like 7 and 7 for antibiotics and carprofen, and then it'll be 3:30 for his pain meds. So we have a long time until pain meds.
Okay. Do we think we can get you up here to lay down? Because you need to relax.
I would like, I mean, how long have we been live? Because, I mean, he's going to be down for heating again.
Well, you can see here. Here, let me see this. Guys, so we have to do a warm compress rest. Susie with that coral. Oh my gosh, Susie, I was just switching over. Susie, thank you for that coral. You're so amazing. We truly appreciate it. Susie with that coral. Oh my gosh, Susie, I was just switching over. Susie, thank you for that coral. You're so amazing. We truly appreciate that. So guys, sorry, YouTube, bear with us for just a second. So we have to put a warm compress on him every hour for roughly 20 minutes. And so
it's heating again.
We're heating the compress.
The stove is so hot from cleaning that I could just heat it right up there.
Can't you put it in the microwave?
I mean, I can, but I mean, this works just as well. And it's just as well.
Healy, yes, it is incredibly hard to get a boxer to relax. They just want to, and he loves to be outside. He probably has to go potty again. He's drank a lot of water. Is there a squirrel out there?
He wants to go out and run. Like, I've run into this all day. I just got hit in the shin.
Guy, the cone becomes a weapon.
That hurt me.
I'm new here. Can I get a quick explanation? So, Hurricane, head over and watch a couple of the videos. We kind of explained it there. We legit, just a minute ago, gave about a 10-minute explanation of the entire story. Jamie, no. So he hates the cold, but he likes the heat. So he sits for the heat, but he will not sit for the cold. So, guys, we are 11 followers away from 150.
In an hour.
Let's hit 150. So head up, click that follow button, watch some of Bowser's videos, and truly support his story and his recovery. Guys, he's resilient. He is a fighter. Bowser. Sorry for yelling, guys, but he's... He's not supposed to be running and doing all this stuff. And Bowser, okay. Honey, we need to see if we can get him to lay down.
Yep, I moved this into my brain.
Okay. So we're going to do the warm compress, guys, and see if we can get him to chillax because... And he has the cone because he's had 3 major surgeries. And one of the surgery sites is healed and the other 2 aren't. And because the surgery underneath is so long that we can't take the cone off or even do a soft cone because he can get to it. Like the incision mark is probably a solid 18 inches, maybe 20 inches long underneath his belly. Cassandra with that follow, Hurricane with a follow, Champagne with a follow, Paige with a follow, Sue. Welcome in, Libby. Libby, he is so happy and playful today. It just warms my heart that he's just kind of returning back to more energy. Yes, absolutely, Jamie. But it's stressing us out because he's supposed to be laying down. Like our vet is kind of yells at us every time we tell him like his activity levels. And then guys, not only that, but yesterday he tried to jump off the couch, like the back of the couch this way, or Friday. Shannon with that follow, Jan with that follow. Carrie with that heart me, thank you so much, Carrie.
Come in. I got it.
I brought a heated dog vest for my boxer. She also had 2 heated blankets currently laying on them.
I didn't know about a heated blanket.
Jess, we will have to look into that because we considered getting like a heated dog bed previously just for them so they're comfortable. But
look at it's hot. Yep, come here.
All right, guys. So,
okay, sit.
Guys, hold on a second. I'm gonna have to set the phone down.
I will do it.
And then I'm going to have to pick him up and lay him down. So you guys are just going to stare at the ceiling for a second. I do apologize. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Oh, no. He's the wrong way. Going the wrong way.
That's what I'm saying.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, that's a good boy. Oh, that's nice.
All right. Sorry, guys. I had to pick him up and lay him down because, again, he's a boxer and doesn't want to lay down. So now you guys can kind of see this is his incision points. And so it goes from here basically all the way down to his back leg. How's he doing? Just got caught up in the videos. He's doing really well. I mean, the best we could. I think since the beginning of this started about 4 or 5 weeks ago, this is the best we've been. This is the best he's doing, so we absolutely love it. Thank you guys for all those shares. That's Just Live. Thank you for the follow. The puppy is, so he is 5.5 months old or something like that. 5 months and a few weeks. No, honey, and you're going to have to hold on to that because... Oh, we're just going to pin him down. So, guys, he does not like to be contained because he is a boxer. And so, but we have to contain him while we put... Are you able to kind of wrap it and do...
I was just trying to get the most of it.
Well, yeah, but the incision's there, and I think that's the...
have 2 of them.
I think that's the focal point, is the incision.
Well, no, it's the ball.
Oh, is it? Then turn it. If that's what the doctor said, then do what's best.
It's just for the seroma. She says at this point his incision is...
Tucker, Bean, and Christy, thank you so much for that good morning. We truly appreciate and love all the gifts and support. You guys are amazing. I understand if you yell. Yes, we have to just try to keep him calm. Why did he have surgery? Prayers. Thank you so much. What happened? Guys, we will give an update in a few minutes. Let's get to like 55K likes and we will give another update, as I feel like we're just continuously saying the same thing over and over and over, but...
Just give him another goal.
I guess what it is. Kojo's mom with that corgi. Thank you, Kojo's mom.
Thanks, Teresa.
Thanks, Lori, for putting that in there. That's the basics. My boxer knew how to open the fridge and cabinets and ate the food. Puppy 2004, that's the definition of boxers. They just do things to cause problems. So, as Lori said, yes, please watch some of the recent videos. All right, guys, and so we are missing some states. So, during each one of our live, we want to have 50 friends in 50 states. So I'm just going to ask for specific states. So if you live in either Alaska, Hawaii, Utah, New Mexico, Wyoming, South Dakota, Nebraska,
Vermont, and Massachusetts.
Vermont, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. Drop those states into that comment section as we want to try to see if we can fill out this map. The last time we fully filled out the map, I think was like Thanksgiving of last year or something like that.
It's been really long, yeah.
It's been a few months. So drop those states if you live in any one of those 3 states. Wow, 3 exploratory surgeries, rest up. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Wow. Ari, yes, he is okay. Your cat does that, gets into the stuff. Bella, relax. Ari's from Nebraska. Mary is from Wyoming. Lexi is from Nebraska. Gotta go for now. I'll be back at 8. Thanks, Denise. We will see you later.
Bye,
Thank
Denise.
you.
Have a good day. No.
Thank you so much, Teresa. We truly appreciate that. Teresa, you have given so much above and beyond what we would expect and help out. We are a boxer family here and always have. Currently have 2 prayers. Thank you so much. We've got Nebraska. Jojo Green is from South Dakota. Ava's from Rhode Island. We got Wyoming, Nebraska, Wyoming.
I need a Utah, a Vermont, a Massachusetts, a Connecticut, Alaska, and Hawaii.
Lisa, we are from Michigan. We are from Central Michigan. Guys, we've got 173 friends in here. We are 40 followers short of 200 for this live. Hit that follow button. We would truly appreciate all that love and support for Bowser Boy.
Yes, I'm holding him down. I'm not hurting him.
As he's currently in boxer jail because he's getting a warm compress on him per the vet. Yes, get a heated blanket. Works wonders. That's the only time she calms down when he's fast asleep.
You know what?
We will definitely look into that.
The one that you got me, my heating pad.
Yeah.
I could turn that on low, and then we could like drape it over his bowl.
User from North Carolina. What was the states? So we are currently missing
Utah, Vermont, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Alaska, and Hawaii.
Say it again while looking at the camera.
Oh, well, I can't do both. So Utah, Alaska, Hawaii, Vermont.
Haley's from Utah.
Woo! All right.
Branzilla is from Massachusetts.
Woo!
Jojo, thank you for the follow.
Connecticut
AP is from Alaska.
Yes.
All right, guys. Z is from Hawaii.
Stop it. We need a Vermont and a Connecticut.
Z with that follow. Thank you so much. Ashley's from Massachusetts. Thank you guys for all those follows, guys. Oh my goodness, we just gained 10 more followers. We are 34 away from 200 for this live. That is absolutely amazing. Follow and gift, please, for this baby. Tucker Bean, thank you so much. Adrian is for Vermont. Thanks, mods.
Okay, Massachusetts. I need a Massachusetts.
Danny, we got Hawaii. Fill the ones. Yeah. Alaska and Hawaii. Wow. Tucker and Bean, thank you so much for that that hand heart. We truly appreciate it. Thank you, Teresa. I'm going to pin that comment.
What'd she say?
She says, welcome to all the new peeps. Welcome in. Let's keep it positive. We are positive people here. So which ones are we missing now?
Connecticut.
We are missing Connecticut. Guys, if you're from Hawaii or Alaska, we need you guys to hit that follow button. Those are the 2 hardest states for us to follow each time. We would truly appreciate that.
There's really no rhyme or reason why we do this, except for it's just fun.
It is. We just do it every single time we're live, just to see if we can get 50 friends from 50 states. Only true animal lovers can understand the love that we animal lovers understand. Lori, if you watched any of our videos, that is 100% it. Animal lovers, we are just a different breed. We are a cult breed, especially people on this platform. We are all about the love and support of our pups. And so we get very few negative comments from this platform. We get several negative comments from other platforms, but nothing here. The love and support is just undeniable here for people and their animals. So all the prayers, the supports, the gifts to the GoFundMe, the gifts to the Venmo or Cash App or whatever, just people just reaching out and asking how they can help and support. It has been just truly amazing for Bowser Boy. Guys, I think we almost, Alexi is from Connecticut.
We're done.
We got the map. Guys, we filled out the map. Woohoo! Guys,
it's been months, you guys, months.
Let's blow it up with blue hearts for Bowser Boy in the chat. Everybody put blue hearts in the chat for Bowser Boy. We filled out the states. We are so exciting.
We're so excited.
That's Carly Ray. You have 7 dogs, 8 bunnies, and 4 chickens. Carly, that's how I grew up with. We had 3 dogs, like 10 cats, raccoons, bunnies, rabbits, Chinese fighting chickens. Like we had like all the things. That's just what they were just little hens, and like they didn't lay eggs. You didn't eat them. They just fought people. Like they were just angry.
They just fought people.
They're just angry all the time. Thank you guys for all those blue hearts in the chats to support Bowser Boy. We truly appreciate that. Oh my goodness, you guys are truly amazing. Look at all the hearts. AB22, you have 16 dogs and 9 cats. They have my world. Absolutely. I love seeing like the things on social media where people have like 11 dogs. We wish our house was big enough where we could do that. Jade, hang out for a second. Once we get to 55K views, I will give another full rundown of like Bowser Boy. Stephanie, you have 1 dog and 20 cats. Stephanie, do you really have 20 cats, and are they all inside or are they outside cats? I've got to know.
How much hair is in your house?
I love 5 dogs, 15 cats. Again, outside, inside, like I got to know the answer to these questions. Is that warm enough? Yes, and both. So they're outside and inside. Okay, Stephanie, that makes a little bit more sense. That's awesome. Thank you guys for all those follows. So We are just a little bit shy of 55K, and we will give a full update of Bowser Boy of what's going on. At one point, I had 20 cats and 4 dogs. That's so amazing. I love animal lovers.
How big's your house?
Tumaine has 2 dogs and 3 cats, both. Cowgirl with that follow. Josine with that follow. What happened to him? We will give an update in just a second. Melissa, 10 dogs and 6 cats. Oh my goodness. Rodeo, you have 4 dogs, 3 cats, and 18 horses. Well, Rodeo, I'm willing to bet you have a massive barn for all of those. And are some of your dogs like those protective cattle, or what do they call it? Like those protective dogs?
Like farm dogs? Like
the ones that sleep outside, like they protect against coyotes and stuff like that.
Like your cattle dogs.
I follow a couple of them over there. Stephanie said you vacuum and dust a lot. Look at that. That's right away where her anxiety went. Is like, how much hair is there?
I can't even, like, it's both of, we have very little shedding, but when I vacuum, so I vacuumed our floor yesterday, and I did our kitchen rug. I did like a, what is that called over there? My carpet
shampooed
cleaner.
it.
Oh my gosh. And the amount of hair in the bottom of it, I was like, for vacuuming, like, oh my gosh, like, this is terrible. But again, they both lay on that rug all the time. So, I mean, it doesn't surprise me.
I'm a rescue cat mom of purebred, Piku face Himalayans. They were all stray. That's awesome. I love it here when people are livestock guard dogs. What the fluff? Yes, that's what I was looking for.
What the fluff?
What the fluff always comes in here when I can't answer something and has the answer for me. We truly appreciate you, buddy. Like, Bowser's had 3 surgeries. Look at, yes. All right, guys, we've got to the amount. So we are going to give another story update, guys. We are 11, so 1 followers away from 200 followers in the first hour of that live. So head up, hit that follow button. We truly appreciate it. This is Bowser Boy, Bowser the Boxer. We have his sister over here. This is Bella the Boxer. She is a purebred good girl, and he is the whole problem. So right now,
$5,000 worth of problem.
What the Fluff, you are 3 followers away from 10K. All right, guys. So What the Fluff has been a pretty big supporter of our channel from the very beginning. Guys, if we can have a people head over and just hit a few follow buttons for him, let's get What the Fluff to 10K followers. He's been truly amazing for this community since he started.
What the Fluff.
So, guys, give him a couple follows, and we truly appreciate it. He has an amazing, beautiful Chihuahua. When I first started talking to What the Fluff, like I'm scared of Chihuahuas, like small breed dogs freak me out. Mind you, I'm every bit of like 6'3", 285. Yeah. And What the Fluff had a firm conversation with me about like how sweet his Chihuahua is and how nice she is and all those things.
How many minutes have we been doing this here?
Hey guys, any of the mods on? How long have we been heating him for? Because we lost track.
Like we expected.
Thank you guys for everybody that picked up What the Fluff. We truly appreciate that. What the Fluff with that heart me. What the Fluff, I'm glad you're at 10K. That's absolutely awesome. I'm glad that we can give you that support. You've been amazing for this community so much. We truly appreciate that. And that's what we guys do here. We besides all this stuff with Bowser and this train wreck that was him, we've been all about being positive in this community. We're all about positive giving back to people and just being overly supportive. Life's hard, work's hard, school's hard. And so if we could just be positive, supportive, and uplifting to each other, the whole idea when we created this live was just something that people could put on as background noise while doing the dishes, while doing homework, while doing whatever it is. That's just positive, supportive, and you guys can look at a couple cute boxes. Like, that was the whole idea behind this live, was just to be positive and positive, supportive. Like, we even have a soundboard with the pups talking to kind of keep it positive and keep it light and kind of keep it funny. So that was the whole idea behind this. And then obviously all this stuff happened to Bowser Boy, and it kind of completely changed away from like the funniness to like more like getting his story out there and kind of getting support for him. So guys, we truly are just about the positive and being that community. Anybody that hits that subscribe button, like we keep our subscribes as cheap as possible. Like it's like $2.69 for the first month and then 3 months, $3 after that. Like I seen some subscriptions yesterday, like $17, $18 a month, which I thought was just crazy. Like, and then we also offer like a line group to anybody that's there, and that way you basically have unfeathered access to like photos, pictures, and stuff of the pups to us, and it's just again building that community,
updating and that like why we're at the vet, driving home for the vet before we have to.
Yep, anybody in the line group gets that first updates primary, but
and it's funny because when they know something's going on, they're like, "Hello, is there an update? What's going on?"
Janice said it's been 15 minutes, but if we can go 20, I think we probably should, to kind of just keep him calm. All right, guys, so we will give a full update on these two beautiful pups. Obviously, primarily just him. She's over there just a purebred good girl. She is a purebred good girl, and he is the whole problem. So Bowser Boy has this. We had to back it up about 4 or 5 weeks. And so it started out, he was diagnosed with Hodgkin's disease. We took him to our primary vet. He was lethargic. He was not getting around. He had a hump in his back. He was limping. He couldn't get off the couch. Just kind of really regressing, not being a puppy at all. Yes, Teresa, he earned his name, the whole problem.
It's like we should have known when we named him that.
Correct. And so we took him to our vet up here. Mind you guys, we live in a small town, like an incredibly small hick town out in the middle of rural Michigan. And so we took him to our vet up here. Mind you guys, we live in a small town, like an incredibly small hick town out in the middle of rural Michigan. And so we took him into the vet. They immediately said it's one of two things. Before they ran tests, x-rays, anything, they eventually ran x-rays, diagnosed him with Hodgkin's disease. So Hodgkin's disease can only be diagnosed through an x-ray. They didn't run labs. They didn't run blood work. They didn't do anything else. Sent us home with gabapentin and an anti-inflammatory. And during that time, like 8 days, he just progressively got worse. He got worse, kept getting, like, couldn't get off the couch. Like, our couch isn't very high. We had to pick him up and get him down from the couch. And anybody that knows anything about boxers, they are just ridiculously busy. And he was barely moving, would go outside, but just, it was overall a struggle. So fast forward 8 days, and Danny got home from work, and he had a softball-sized mass on his right side? On his right side. So, guys, when I say softball, like 2 of my fists together, like underneath his rib cage on the right side. And so at that point, Danny's like, we need to do something. So we call our vet up here, tell them what's going on. They seemed really not to care, like it wasn't that big a deal. We took some pictures. We texted the pictures to them. Again, they're like, it could be a bee sting. It could be a bug bite. It could be one of...
Whoever calls that something size, a bee sting is
yeah.
crazy.
And so they kind of just played it off. Like, if it's that deep, like, take them to, like, an emergency vet. We're closing in 10 minutes. Like, bye. And so that immediately, like, frustrated and pissed me off. So I said, Danny, all right, well, I've took my pre-workout. I'm going to go downstairs, work out. Let's give it an hour to kind of see if it dissipates. And if it doesn't, we'll find the next step. So then I work out. I hurry up, work out about 45 minutes. And we call a vet up in Midland and say, hey, listen, this is what we have going on. This is an emergency. They're like, well, based on what's saying, like, we are not capable of dealing with this type of situation. So you guys need... Theo and Rebecca, we're starting the story. So if you listen the whole way, just kind of hang out a minute, hit that follow button. And this is kind of the whole story. We're in the beginning of the story. So then the Midland Hospital said, basically, we don't have the resources to kind of deal with something, especially if it's HODS or if it's something else. So they're like, take him to MSU. So Michigan State University in Lansing. Take him to there in East Lansing and get him checked out. So we rush him down to East Lansing. And we get there about 8 o'clock at night. They start running tests. They start checking him out. They start looking him over. They lance the softball-sized mass on him. Look at the stretch. They lance the softball-sized mass.
It's like a newborn stretch.
On him. And they call us back the next day after doing a CT scan. And they say, hey, we see fluid in there. We're going to need to go in and do exploratory surgery. So we had to drive back to Lansing, East Lansing the next day on Saturday. And we had to pay half of the fee up front prior to them doing the surgery. So we had to they estimated it at $12,000. So we had to pay $6,000. Guys, I literally walked out of the room with the doctor talking to Danny. And I had to call our credit card company to increase the max amount on our credit card to be able to pay the fee, the $6,000 down. And so paid that, went back in. They're like, we're going to do the surgery tonight. They completed the surgery on Saturday night. We went and visited him for about 10, 15 minutes on Sunday. He had all kinds of tubes and wires, and he had 2 different drain tubes on him.
Central line.
Yep, IV lines, all this stuff. And so the kids were mortified to even be able to see him in this condition. It was so hard on him and us.
He just wanted to kiss.
And he just wanted to kiss and love. And mind you, at this point, like, MSU has been amazing. Like, their techs, doctors, students were all with him 24/7. He was never left alone at any point. Like, someone was always in his kennel. Guys, we're up to 300 people on right now. Hit that follow button. We are just like 5 people away from 250 followers. So hit that follow button. We would truly appreciate that love and support.
No words.
And continue tapping that screen, as it really helps shoot this back out, as we want to just continue spreading Bowser's story, and that pets aren't disposable. Pets are family, and if you have the ability to take care of them, you should. So now we're on Sunday. It's 1 day post-surgery. Because of everything in the surgery kind of was difficult, and they didn't really find a foreign object, and they weren't really sure what was going on, they decide to keep him. And so at this point, they keep him for 8 days. And during the 8 days, he's on...
8 days from start to finish.
Yes, yeah. 8 days total. So he's on he's on IV antibiotics. He's on pain medications. They actually use methadone to sedate him during this time there, and they're just really keeping him calm for the surgery. So this was the first surgery, and it's on the other side of his body. So the first 2 surgeries are horizontal. Vertically. So the first one's here, and then the second one's like right here. And so
that's where that first infection pocket was found.
Was right under there, yes. So after 8 days, the total surgery cost was $12,000. We took him home. He was home for 4 days. And then he developed a pocket of infection in that exact same spot. So we rush him back to the ER, and we start talking to the doctor. At this point, we're annoyed that we're back, because they said a second surgery is extremely rare. It's not impossible, but the second surgery is extremely rare. And so we take them back. They do another CT scan, and they're like, we're going to have to do a second surgery. And so then at this point, we start questioning things. We're like, so he was diagnosed with HODS. Was HODS a real disorder? Like, did they misdiagnose him? So they requested all information from the previous small town vet up here, all of his records, and we had it send him over to there. So the thing with MSU is nobody oversteps their bounds. Everybody stays in their lane. So like the ER doctors don't read radiographs. The ER doctors don't read like the biology stuff.
They'll glance at them quick, but they won't tell you anything.
Like they'll have an idea, but they won't. So they sent the x-rays up to radiology. They had their radiologist read it, and they said that there's HODS doesn't exist. Like he doesn't have HODS. Like it's not in the x-rays. And HODS can only be diagnosed through an x-ray. And so they're like, that was a misdiagnosis. They're like, so what happened is that because the HODS diagnosis was a misdiagnosis, that he had this infection for 8 more days because they didn't run labs, which caused him to go septic.
In his chest.
So he went septic in his chest because he went untreated and undiagnosed for 8 days with an infection, because the previous vet just jumped to conclusion and said that it was a HODS disorder and not an infection. Guys, we have 400 friends on right now. Hit that follow button. We are like 15 people away from 300 followers. We would truly appreciate to get to that number here. You guys have been truly amazing. Continue tapping that screen. So then at this point, we're very angry that they misdiagnosed him with HODS and that he went septic because they didn't run proper labs.
Now I want to clarify, we are not angry with MSU. It's not MSU. It is our first vet that we are furious with.
Correct, because if they would have, MSU said that if they would have ran basic labs, the most basic of blood work, it would have pointed out that he had an infection with a white blood cell count was elevated. Because when they ran his labs there at MSU, his white blood cell count was through the roof, which was extremely elevated. And so at that point, they told us we had to do a second surgery. They completed the second surgery. They called it what did they call it? A revision. A revision of the exploratory surgery that they did in the first side.
Which, when they explained it to me, I was under the understanding that they were going to go through the first incision, but
Kelsey, thank you for the confetti.
There was a reason they couldn't, and I don't remember all of the logistics of it. Literally, your brain kind of goes numb to all of the details, except for he's alive and his vitals are stable when the doctor talks to you. But, so, go on, sorry.
Yeah. So then, he was inpatient for 4 days after his second surgery. 3 to 4 days, we can't remember. Everything becomes a blur. So he had surgery, it's 3 days. So we took him in Friday, Saturday, picked him up. So he had surgery on Saturday. Sunday, we went and picked up Bowser Boy, like in mid-afternoon. We picked him up Saturday. So he must have had surgery Thursday, stayed Friday, picked him.
Second time?
Yes.
No, he had surgery Friday.
We
picked him up Saturday.
Yeah, so we dropped him off Thursday. Friday had surgery. Saturday we picked him. So he's in 3 days.
Not excited to bring him home.
Yes, we did not want to bring him home, but they're like basically like he should be good to bring home. Picked him up Saturday, brought him home, and we were debated on going live because he was hot. He was again doing the hunchback, was not feeling good, was not feeling well at all. Decided to go live. Danny's like, something's not right. Mind you guys, this entire time, the wife has been right about everything. Like, at the entire moment of every situation, Danny has been right this entire time. So we're like, okay, Danny, we're going to go with your gut. Like, we're going to keep trusting you because you've been right this entire time. So we're live. We're kind of like, like we knew something's going on. Danny calls the vet, and the vet says, you need to take his temperature. Anything over 102, you need to rush him back as soon as possible. And so she runs to Dollar General in town, gets a rectal thermometer.
Just a normal thermometer that can be.
Correct. We take his temperature, and then all of a sudden you just hear me scream, fuck. And then Danny's like, end the live, we're leaving. So right away his temperature popped to 102, and then it stopped at 105 point something.
So it went to, so the maximum they said it could be was 102.5. And within probably 3 seconds, it was 102. And so, and then it just continued. It would jump from 102 to 104. Like, it was climbing so steadily that I don't even think we let it finish.
105 was where we kind of just ended it to leave.
I didn't even care. Like,
so then we hurried up, got the kids around because they were sleeping and in bed ready for school. Took them to Danny's parents. Rushed them back to MSU. Guys, MSU was so amazing. We walked in the door and one of the residents just happened to be sitting at the front desk. And they said, is that Bowser? And I said, yes. She's like, give him to me. And immediately she took him back and they started running tests. Guys,
I don't even think they carried him too. They didn't even let him walk, did they?
I don't remember. Like, then we had to walk over to like the receptionist and actually check in. So they already had him back and getting him looked at prior to us doing anything.
I don't even know if they knew what they were looking for.
And so then like one of the students came out, took all the information from us. They started looking again. And then basically at that point, all the major attendants had gone home for the night. So they just started with like IV antibiotics, which are stronger than the orals. And then the next day they called Danny and the surgeon said, like, listen, I want to run a full body CT. I want to do it from head to toe of everything. So this CT alone cost us $2,500. So we're like, yep, at this point, we've already invested $17,000. Like, let's keep going.
I was going to time here for a second. So guys, keep in mind, so all of the CTs that were originally done, all the imaging was specific of like his chest and his chest walls. We had yet to do anything of like his abdomen, his back legs, things like that. So what they were hoping to find when they decided to do that full, so when something enters the foreign body and starts in the chest cavity, it is not uncommon for it to travel. The two locations it travels to is the abdomen and then the hind legs, like back up through here. Given the sides and like the areas of the masses, they said, did that foreign body start traveling? So they said by doing that kind of full picture, would it help show us something? So that's all.
I have to pause you for a second. So Black Sun just said you have the voice for a voiceover guy. Black Sun, I truly appreciate that. That was very nice of you. Like, that kind of made my day. Go ahead.
I don't know where I was at. So basically, there was a team of doctors.
I would pull him back down. Pull him down. He needs to lay. Bowser, lay.
A team of doctors that sat for like 2 hours. Dr. Adam, like our favorite human being one of them. She's going to get a very nice Christmas card. No.
The boys did something and it freaked him out. Oh. Sorry. Bowser. Oh, I bet you he thinks someone's in the kitchen. So anything about boxers, they are so food motivated. Bowser. Oh, I lost him. He's right here. Okay.
What's going on?
Did you find food? Do you need a treat? Mama, let's get them some treats.
Come on, no treats. Come on.
All right, we're gonna get these guys some treats because, well, they just need them. Come on, go over to Mama. Joy, thank you for that teddy bear. We'll get caught up on gifts. So yes, guys. So to continue the story. So at this point, we are now back to the vet for a third time. They run the full CT scan of his body from head to toe. And at this point, they're like, we need to do a third surgery, but this one is going to be on his left side.
Oh, you're going to
during this surgery, they're like, she's like, I'm going to go in hard and fast. She's like, I'm going to make a bigger incision than I normally would make. She's like, but because this is third surgery, we need to really go in to see if we can find a foreign object that is in his body that's causing these continuous infections.
And you guys, she was the best because she was like, I'm going to do everything in my power to fix this.
And at this point, before this third surgery, we had a discussion with the doctor of like, What is Bowser's level of care? What is Bowser's quality of life? Like, how is he doing? Are we doing these surgeries for us? Or are we doing these surgeries for him? Because at a certain point, if we're doing these surgeries for us and he's miserable and he can't function, we don't want to put him through that. It's not fair to him. So then we had to have discussions of like what that looks like. And at the point, the surgeon just kept restating. Now, again, this is a board state certified surgeon.
She respected us for asking.
She is the alpha and the omega. So like we just continue going with the expert's opinion. And so because she was so amazing, she's like, nope, we can keep going. Like, she's like, I'm not giving up on him. Like, he's fine. Dogs are resilient. He's a young puppy. He'll recover fast. She's like, if you guys have the basically financial ability to continue going, like, we should continue going. And we're like, all right, absolutely, bet. Like, let's do this.
And that's honestly what I loved. I mean, she gave her opinion, but she didn't let it sway us one way or the other. Like, she was very open. And the thing that kind of like made me realize how much I absolutely adored this woman is when she said, because we started questioning about his quality of life, and she goes, I respect you so much more for asking that question.
Lexi, yes, we are at 300. We are at actually 332 followers. That's absolutely amazing, guys.
How many people do we have watching?
436. So let's continue with those follows. You guys are truly amazing. And so then after they did that, they're like, we're going to go into this surgery. She's like, I'm going to open up wider and farther than anything. And so the neat thing about this last surgery, guys, that was amazing is that when she opened him up wider and farther, she found a wall. She found a wall of tissue on the left side. And so she explained it to us, like post-surgery was like, dogs have this neat things where if they find a foreign object in their body, they will wall it off and they will grow tissue around it to basically trap in that foreign object so it can no longer continue floating throughout the body and causing problems. So it walls off the problem and it traps it there. And so during this surgery, not only did she have to flush out all the infection, but she had to cut out all the walled off tissue there. So she's like, I can't guarantee this. She's like, but if I had to guess, she said, this was the original infection that was causing all the problem on the other side and migrated it because they thought the first two surgeries on the right side were the primary spot.
But because we didn't find, there was no source. This at least paints a picture that there was a potential source of infection.
So this source on the right side kind of explained everything of like what was going on. And so then at that point, they cut that off. They set that in for what do they call that?
Pathology and cytology.
Correct. So they sent that in, and then on top of that, guys, they've grown. They've grown cultures each time that they did surgery for any of that fluid infection in there. So they grew cultures, and so then they completed the third surgery. Everything went really well. They kept him an extra. Was it day or 2 days? 2 days. They kept him an extra 2 days post-surgery just to kind of make sure he was happy and healthy. And then now we're home. So now we're in that recovery process. Currently, he's on 2 antibiotics. He's on gabapentin, 300 milligrams. He's on 1.5 tablets of trazodone for sedation and to help keep him calm so he can heal. He's on a dog version of Tylenol 3s. And then he's on a, what's the fourth one I'm missing? An anti-inflammatory. So he's on all the things. He's on 6 different meds right now. Caitlin says they shouldn't have been so careless. A life is a life. Caitlin, I agree. Guys, we are like a million comments behind, so there's no way I'm going to get caught up. So
thank you for everything.
Thank you for all the comments, guys. I'm going to scroll to the bottom now. So any comments or questions about everything we just explained, please feel free to resend those comments, and I will try to get them. A good but will absolutely have those quality of life conversations. It's appropriate. Yes, Cup, we agree.
And I think that's why I loved her so much.
Oh, Crystal, so we were talking about how many followers specifically we got during this live alone. So this live alone, we're up to 361 followers. But, guys, did we really reach? Guys, we reached 14K followers total. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. New follower, Pitbull Advocate. Okay, so I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom, guys, just so... Could the bone he's eating be the foreign body? Caitlin, it could be. They said they have no clue what the foreign body... They said it could have been a piece of dog food, a piece of bark. It could have been a stick. It could have been a piece of leaf. Anything. They said it could have been a puncture wound in the back that just migrated. It could have been something he ate. They said we have no clue.
Stick that poked him outside when he rolled. Like they said...
Because Bella and him, like, wrestle outside, and she's a lot bigger than him, so she'll roll him in the yard, and then he'll go back and like attack her. So we have no clue.
Hi, it's time to eat. Or
No, it is not snowing here yet. Like I kind of want it to. Like I told Danny today to make.
It cannot snow until he is better, because if he cannot experience the first snowfall outside, Mama will cry.
I told the wife I want it to look like Christmas threw up in our house because I need that happiness in my life with everything that's been going on with him. Courtney, yes, because he went septic in his chest after the first surgery. No, he went septic before the first surgery because the misdiagnosis from the original vet. Yes, he is feeling better. What did he chew up? Yes, Tina, who knows? That's the question we keep asking. What did he eat? Are they doing blood work in the chest for the white blood cell counts? So, Vicky, yes. So, while at MSU, you guys can kind of see she is. You need to back up. So she's changing or emptying in the drain tube right now. So we have to empty this 2 to 3 times a day based on that. And so you have to open it and then you have to recollapse it down because this sucks out the infection or anything in there. So you have
a bulb syringe kind of.
Correct. And so you have to clamp it to prevent anything backwashing in, and then unclamp it and then let it go.
You can see, so there's still some.
So you can see how it's pulling stuff out in there, and it's going to pull it down there. And then now she has to take that cup, put it into a syringe, see how many milliliters are in it, and then go from there. And she just flung peanut butter on the floor to distract him while doing it. They are doing blood work. Yes, grass seeds. They always get Faith. It could be a grass seed. We are not sure, but I'd send y'all to my old primary vet, one of Bowser's. So, Brandy, we've considered a lawsuit against our primary vet, but that's a conversation after he is happy and healthy and kind of back to there. But we've considered talking to a lawyer just to have them cover the vet fees, because we questioned this and we asked MSU, like, if they would have started him on antibiotics day one that we took him in, could have all of this been prevented? They said we can't answer that question. Like, we don't know. But part of me, like, my dad heart tells me that, like, if we would have started antibiotics day one and him not going septic, I truly believe, like, all of this could have been avoided. So, like, if this could have been avoided, and again, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know, but if this could have been avoided, that is on the other vet to take care of those medical bills.
Avoided, addressed sooner, like maybe he wouldn't have went septic. Maybe he would have just had a bad infection. Like, would they maybe have still transferred us to MSU, but we would have done it 8 days sooner.
Bonnie says the quality of life discussion is the hardest to have, and I had so much respect for you. Thank you, Bonnie. We appreciate that. And again, at the end of the day, like, it was all about Bowser. Like, at a certain point, we had a turning point that it was no longer about us, and it was about him and his quality of life. You can keep all that waste stuff up there. Oh, I'm actually kind of looking forward to snow this year. Lo says, you took him to MSU. Yes, Michigan State University. Hannah, welcome in from Hawaii. Guys, thank you for all that follow. Don't call her the wife. That's rude. User, actually, calling someone your wife is the wife or your wife is actually a thing of endearment to me, because you're proud that that person is your person.
He's done it since we've met.
Yes, my wife is my best friend. She is my business partner. She is everything to me. So, will you pursue legal action against the first vet? So glad that you continued with the treatment.
At this point,
TJ Johnson, we're not exactly sure. Like we said, we just want to make sure that he's happy and healthy, and then we will definitely go from there. I had the same dream tube in my neck after my... Oh, my goodness. I couldn't imagine that being in a person. That's crazy. Dr. Danny and Nurse Brandon, absolutely thank you so much.
Thank you for giving me the doctor title.
Guys, we are 20 followers away from 400 during this live. Hit that follow button. Brandy says absolutely. When do they check the drain? So, Vicky, we take them back to the doctors on Monday to check that drain tube to see if it can be removed on Monday. So that's the point. Yeah, I definitely would look into suing. Thanks, Caitlin. We're kind of trying to figure that out. Isn't he beautiful? I'm so sorry he's dealing with this.
Do we need something special in your food? Are you not wanting it right now?
He needs all the things, Mama. I'm back, and we'll welcome back. Both your boxes are beautiful babies. Thank you so much. Doesn't he look good right now? Bonnie blowing it up with all of those heart puffs, I think those are heart puffs. Thank you so much, Bonnie. We truly appreciate that. Guys, all the gifts and everything has been truly amazing today. You guys have been amazing. Lo says MSU is amazing. Yes, Lo, and the neat thing is that 2 of the doctors that have found us on here, oh my goodness, guys, look at this. Really? Beef broth? So 2 of the doctors that found us on here from MSU that were part of his treatment team actually followed us. And so we've sent messages back and forth telling them how much we appreciate them and how awesome they are. Caitlin, so the update on Bowser is that we've switched from cold compress to hot compress to kind of help with his healing process. Tiffany, welcome in from Florida, said it's so hot here.
That bone broth is so good for them.
I did not know that. Bonnie with those 64 heart puffs, thank you so much. We truly appreciate that.
He thinks he's getting something special.
How do you all go about taking him outside without getting playful? So Caitlin, we have to put him on a leash. So every time he has to go outside to go potty, he has to go on a leash. So whether it's 3 a.m., 2 a.m., or just in the middle of the day, we have to take this little pink leash, put it on him, and then we have to walk him. Which is crazy, guys, because, and I'll show you guys this real quick. So guys, when we got Bowser, we put in this fence. So this fence is only maybe like 6 months old. So we put in this massive fence for him, so that way he can just go outside and play and live his best life without having to like worry about running away, getting hit by a car or something like that. And so he can't even utilize that. So basically the next 3 to 4 weeks, he just keeps switching sides.
He's a back case.
So look at it, guys. So Mama got beef broth food out for him. And so Bowser uses his cone as a weapon. He weaponizes it. And so, look at him. He'll just keep pushing Bella away. Bowser, you need to stop. That's naughty. Well, honey, and we need to... Will you move one of these farther away so he can stop doing that to her?
She's fine. All right.
Well, yeah, but he keeps switching.
No.
Bowser, that's what I'm saying. Just move one farther. Like, move one over there. Bowser. Bella.
Bella, right here.
Guys, look at him. Bella. Bella, come here.
Go that way.
Bella, come here. Bella, right here. This one's yours. This one's yours, baby girl. Ashley, we do have an Amazon wish list. You could still find it in our bio.
I don't know if it's there. I think it was completely removed.
Oh, maybe it did get removed. So we had so many people ask us about our creating a GoFundMe to help with Bowser's bills.
If anybody wants it, they can like message us and I can send it out.
Yeah, so we did, because we did create a GoFundMe because we had so many people ask about how they could help and support. We felt very uncomfortable doing it because we're not those people that normally ask for help. But after receiving hundreds of messages, we did decide to create one. So that link is in the bio. But if you want their GoFundMe, or not their GoFundMe, good Lord, their Amazon wish list, we can send that to you. Brandy says it's good. Look at them, guys. He is such a troublemaker. This is why his nickname's the whole problem. Bowser, no. Come on. Belle's just... Anybody else have 2 dogs where it's like this all the time?
At this point, I'm just like...
Gorgeous baby. My sister's dog broke his leg in getting out of his Jeep, and MSU fixed him up so well. Lo, I'm telling you, MSU is the alpha and the omega. They're absolutely amazing. Ashley, send us a message, and we can definitely forward that to you. It's crazy. After the first surgery, we planned a whole birthday party for Bowser. And like a lot of the mods and subscribers like send gifts like they normally do. We did a big birthday party for Bella, and it went really well. And then that's kind of been put on hold because of like the second and third surgery. Bella, there's a whole nother plate over here, sweetheart.
It's fine. This is what they do. They'll share it.
Kaylin, yes, he weaponizes it. Look at it. She's trying to push the cone out of the way. Lisa, give us a minute, and we will give a full update on kind of what is going on. Tiffany, you have a Bella too. She's so sweet. Ashley, so if you just click the link in the bio and just send us a message, and then as soon as the live is done, I will have Danny send that to you. Caitlin, his lungs, liver, and all his others functioning, his output has been very normal. Like 100% normal.
Is that plate gone?
No. Yes, Becky, he is the whole problem. He is the problem, Chuck. You guys are my heroes. I'm going to get ready for football. Yeah. Guys, we are almost to 100K likes. That's crazy. That's almost double what our highest ever. Karina, you have 4 boxer pity mixes, and they do this all the time. Puppy of 2004, I did had 2 boxers. Boxers are truly the best breed. Guys, we are 4 followers away from 400 followers during this live. Hit that follow button. We would truly appreciate it. Let's get to 400 followers during this live. At least there's no food aggression. No, I'm telling you guys, they're best friends. Like these two love each other.
Just don't mind me. I'm gonna start meal prepping. So.
It's good they aren't mean to each other though, despite stealing the food. Yes, and like usually we control Bowser a little bit more because it's not fair to Bella, because even though she's twice his size, she's like very chill with him, and he has no chill. Jenny says his drain actually looks really good. Thanks, Jenny. We keep hearing that from same people, and all of his incisions look really good. Sending hearts to share the live. Thank you so much, Cup of Cozy. We truly appreciate that. Mama 96, you have a white boxer with a black eye. I would die for. Yes, exactly. That's exactly how we have too. Caitlin, you have a Bella too. Guys, hold on a second. I'm gonna do something here. Hold on. I'm gonna do this. Look at hey, right here. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to separate them a little bit so Bella can have hers and not have him bother him. It really bothers me that he does that to her.
He's not struggling. Or neither of them are struggling.
You can all tap your fingers and multiple parts. Thanks, Cups of Cozy. We appreciate that. I've always had Domers and considered getting a boxer mix. But Bonnie, so we've only had boxers. These are our third boxers. We had Bella or Bowser, or goodness gracious, we've had Macy for 12 years. Boxers are great family dogs. They look scary, so your house is protected, but they're gentle giants that love everybody. So boxers are just truly amazing. Jody, Robin, with those follows. We're at 100K likes. Janice with that follow. My daughter has had Boxer Doberman mix. He's the best. I'm telling you, we fully believe boxers are the best breeds out there. Yes, I've had that act the same way. What one wants, the other one wants. Yes, absolutely, Randy. It is 100% true. Becky, why is Danny meal prepping? Because I'm starting back on my diet tomorrow. So prior to all this craziness, about 2 weeks ago, I quit my diet, but I had lost like 22 pounds and like 4 or 5 belt sizes and stuff like that. So she,
both doing so well.
I was exercising 10 times a week. Like I was lifting weights and then doing cardio in the evening. Like I was doing really well. And then with all the stress and stuff, I made poor choices and went back to eating bad, drinking pop, and all the things. So I'm starting my diet again tomorrow because, like, I need to do it. Caitlin with those 5 roses, thank you so much. Lisa, I have a Bella. She's a French Ton, same coloring. Lisa, what is that? I don't know what that is. Problem child. Yes, Caitlin, the problem child is so greedy. There's the reason he is nicknamed the whole problem. Hey, Haley, how are you doing today? Call me Art says, yes, he is super goofy. Do they shed? So they shed, but not very much. Like when you pet them, they do, but it's not one where like you sit down on your couch and there's just gobs of furniture. I currently have 3 boxers and had a boxer as well when I was a kid. Boxers are just the best, in my opinion. The inflatable neck pillow is so much better than the cone. So Diesel and Piper, the Cane Corso, we can't put him in the inflatable one. We do have a blue inflatable one that you can look back through some of the videos that we had him in after the first surgery. But because of this surgery, I don't know if you guys can really see, but like his incisions go from here all the way down to here. So because his incisions right now have about 20 incisions, he can reach them. And so like when we went to bring him home, the doctor actually put him in the blue cone and then had to switch him back immediately because he could lick the incisions, and she didn't want the incisions to get infected. My mom would not come in because my boxer puppy, because yes, he is they are both great protectors, but yet they would probably just lick people. It's a French Bulldog and a Boston Terrier mix. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, Brittany, he will be okay. He is just absolutely a beautiful puppy. Doesn't their little nubs just make you guys happy? Like and his tail when it was docked basically was a little bit longer, and so it is just absolutely beautiful. He's got a poop. I can just tell. Reckless Jen, we did ask about surgical suits, and they just still recommended the cone. All right, guys, we just need a few more followers. I said earlier, guys, I meant to say 14 and not 4. So now we're officially 4 followers away from 400 during this live, which would be absolutely amazing. And I have to keep Bella, because if Bella goes outside, they try to play and try to run, and that is not good for him. No, Brittany, I was saying that I was talking about somebody else. Caitlin said the incisions look good. Don't they look good? And that is not good for him. No, Brittany, I was saying that I was talking about somebody else. Caitlin said the incisions look good. Don't they look good? That's kind of exactly what we were saying. Both pups are so pretty. Yes, and because he's only 5 weeks old, he is a big licker. Like your face, and he's just a massive licker. That's just his thing. Thank you guys for all those follows. We truly appreciate it. I had a Boston Bulldog as a kid. Tommy, I believe all puppies are just, everybody, if you have the ability to take care of them, I encourage everybody to get a dog, because they just make your heart happy and full of joy. And it's my depression went through the roof during this whole process because he wasn't here. Now that he's back home and part of the family, I feel like my life is just complete again. I would much rather spend the $25K on him than take like 6 vacations for the same price. Like, he brings so much more heart and joy into rather spend the $25K on him than take like 6 vacations for the same price. Like, he brings so much more heart and joy into our family's life than any vacation, any toy, any, you know, thing that you spend that kind of money on. Just seeing him meet me at the door every single day is just a true blessing. So Lori, let me know if it's working. I tried not to go all the way outside to hopefully didn't lose it. Caroline says your dog is beautiful. What happened, guys? I will kind of go into that in just a minute. Brandy says, heck yes. 5 months. Did I say weeks, guys? I meant 5 months. He's 5 months old. He's a little bit older than 5 months. What surgery did he have? Guys, I will go into that in a second. Ours are my husband's therapy. Yes, exactly. Absolutely, they are family. He's 5 months, not weeks. Sorry, guys. Is it fuzzy? So, and this is every time he goes outside, guys, we have to put him on a leash to control him so he can't run, which is hard because he's a very energetic puppy and he's a male, which makes him that much more energetic and reckless. So we just kind of have to. There's a smell over there that he wants.
I know, I don't know what it is.
Well, let him figure out what it is.
Are you ready?
Welcome in the Lorax. Brittany, I have a Husky, a Great Dane, Mastiff, and a cattle dog. Too many problems, but they are my babies. Absolutely. Tiffany, he is not fixed. So
I won't be doing that for a
we've definitely would have did it like basically when he was eligible now, but because of all these surgeries, we are prolonging any other procedures or anything like that. But Bella is fixed, so we don't really have any problems kind of worrying about that. So it's just figuring out. Buddy, do you want to go lay down and relax? You've eaten now, you've gone potty, you've drank, now it's nap time. Guys, if we could share the live with a bunch of our friends that truly think they would enjoy Bowser's story, we would greatly appreciate that. Do you guys now have anything about hip or know anything about hip dysplasia? My Husky, we do not. So
He's probably working with agency. This is the time of day I had to lock him up yesterday.
do you need to get locked up? I wonder if I crawl up on the couch and if he'll lay down. Dot, thank you for that follow. We appreciate that. Caitlin, thank you for sharing the live.
Take a break. I can do a few things and we could go maybe for like 30 minutes or then later.
All right, guys. So I think we're going to call it for a little bit, take a break, see if we can get him to lay down and relax. And then maybe we'll hop on in a little bit. So if you guys aren't doing it so already, hit that follow button. Head over and watch some of Bowser's... Huh? Your sister. Oh. Head over and watch some of Bowser's videos to listen to his whole story about how he was a septic and had to have 3 surgeries and how everything kind of really went to crap. So hit that follow button. We will be back for sure around 8 o'clock tonight, but maybe we'll do another live here in a half an hour, 40 minutes or so, just depending. We got to get a few things done around the house. We love and appreciate all that support, guys. The gifts today have been phenomenal. The followers, we got 415 followers so far this live. We had 50 different gifters.
She's calling. There's something wrong.
All right, guys. We will catch you guys later. Bye.